Hi everyone, once again welcome to my channel Competitive Maths by Balaji. Yes, today we are going to part 13 of Profit and Loss. Is about new pattern of questions. Okay, yes. Concept of the class is that when the SP of two articles is same, let us see what is overall effect. In that case 1, profit percentage on first article is numerically equal to loss percentage on second article. Then let us find what is overall effect. For that, consider example. Yes, we have two articles, first article, second article. Suppose on selling first article there is a gain X%, and on selling second article we include loss that is equal to X%. Yes, here SPs are equal. SP selling price of both articles are equal, which means cost price are different. Okay, yes, and gain percent on first article is numerically equal to loss percentage on second article. Then what is overall effect? So we have to find overall effect. Overall effect is always loss, that is equal to minus x square by 100% or x square by 100% loss. Yes, here negative symbol denotes loss. Let us prove it with an example. Suppose we have two pens. This is first pen, this is second pen, and SPs are same. Selling price of both pens are equal. On selling first pen, we got 30% profit. Let us suppose that. On second pen, we include 30% loss. That means profit percentage on first pen is numerically equal to loss percentage on second pen. Yes, the fraction value of 30% is 3 by 10. That is 3 by 10. Since it is profit, we denote it as plus symbol. Fraction value of 30% is 3 by 10. And it is loss, so we denote it by negative. That means profit or loss always calculated on cost price. So base is always cost price. If cost price of first pen is 10 units, on selling first pen we get 3 units profit. If 10 units of cost price of second article, we get 3 units loss. So let us see it by ratio method. Which is called golden method also. Now take here cost price and here selling price. This is about first pen, this is about second pen. Cost price of first pen is 10 units and selling price is 3 units profit. So cost price plus profit, that is 13 units. And that of cost price of second pen is 10 units. Selling price is cost price minus loss, that is 7 units. But the concept is that SP of two articles are equal. See here, SPs are not equal. We have to equate SP of both pens. So consider LCM of 13 and 7. LCM of 13 and 7. Yes, LCM of 13 comma 7 is 13 into 7. That is 91. To get 91, multiply first ratio by 7 and second ratio by 13. Yes. Now 7 tens are 70. 7 tens are 70. 13 sevens are 91. 13 tens are 130. 7 13s are 91. See, selling price of first pen and second pens are equal, whereas cost price are different. Now we have to find overall effect. Overall effect. See, there is a profit on selling first pen, and that profit is equal to 91 minus 70, that is 21 units. Okay. There is a loss on selling second pen, that is equal to 130 minus 91, that is 39 units. Since it is profit, we denote it as plus symbol. Since it is loss, we denote it as 39 minus 39. Overall, let us find overall effect. Overall effect is, since loss is more than profit, we get overall effect minus 39 plus 21. That is 18. 18 units are loss over total cost price. Over total cost price is 200 into 100%. Overall effect percent, that is loss. 2 zeros gets cut. 2 ones are 2 nines are. Loss is 9%. Loss is 9%. But this 9% loss is also expressed as minus of 30 square by 100 percentage. Yes, minus 30 square by 100 percentage. See, since minus of 30 into 30 by 100 percentage. 2 zeros cut. 3 threes are 9 by 1. That is minus 9% loss. So, when the profit percentage on first article is numerically equal to loss percentage on second article, we always get loss which is equal to x square by 100%. We always get loss which is equal to x square by 100%. This is a proof of case 1. Okay. Now, case 2. Profit percentage on first article is numerically not equal to loss percentage on second article. Suppose we bought 2 pens. We bought 2 pens. And selling price of these 2 pens are same. Selling price of these 2 pens are same. On selling first pen, we got 20% profit. We got 20% profit. On selling second pen, we incurred 25% loss. That is, the case is that the profit percentage on first pen is numerically not equal to loss percentage on second pen. Now we have to find overall effect. We have to find overall effect. Overall effect percentage is equal to. Let us see it by ratio method. Yes, ratio method. CP and their SP's ratio. This is first pen. This is second pen. Since 20% fraction value is 1 by 5. This is profit. 25% fraction value is 1 by 4. Since it is loss, we denote negative. Since it is profit, we denote positive. And we know that loss or profit always calculated on cost price. So, if denominator is cost price, then 1 unit is profit. Here, the cost price of second pen is 4 units. Then loss is 1 unit. Yes. Now, cost price of first pen is 5 units. And selling price is cost price plus profit. 5 plus 1, 6 units. And that of second pen, cost price is 4 units. Loss is 1 unit. So, selling price is 3 units. But the case is that selling price of two articles is same. Yes, selling price of both the pens are equal. But see here, the ratios of selling price of two pens are not same. First of all, we have to equate them. Since LCM of 3, 6 is equal to 6. And here is already 6. So multiply it by 1. And multiply second ratio by 2. So that we get 1 5s are 5. 6 1s are 6. 4 2s are 8. 2 3s are 6. Yes. See, the SPs of two pens are equal. Now, let us consider profit or loss. Now, let us see the profit on first pen is 1 unit. Since cost price is 5 units, selling price is 6 units. Selling price is greater than cost price, so we get 1 unit profit here. And on second pen, we get 2 units loss. 2 units loss. Overall effect is always loss percentage. Since loss is more than profit, we get loss. Overall loss is -2 + 1, that is -1 unit over cost price of both the pens, 5 + 8 13. Okay, -1/13 into 100%. Into 100%. Yes, -100/13% is loss. That is 13 7s are 91. 9 remainder, 7 whole 9/13% loss. Okay. This is the procedure we have to approach when we solve the questions. Okay. Yes, this is first case. When profit percentage on first article is numerically equal to loss percentage on second article. And this is case 2. Profit percentage on first article is numerically not equal to loss percentage on second article. Okay. And the method we use always, that is ratio method. Let us see the questions. Okay. 79th. A shopkeeper sold 2 articles for 9639 each. That means SPs are same. SPs of 2 articles are same. Yes. On one, he gained 19% and on the other, he lost 19%. What is the overall percentage gain or loss? Yes. SPs are same and profit percentage on first article is numerically equal to loss percentage on second article. Overall is always loss. So, C and B are not answers. ఒక దుకాణదారుడు 2 వస్తువులు ఒక్కొక్కటి 9639లకు అమ్మాడు. మొదటి వస్తువుపై 19% లాభం, రెండవ వస్తువుపై 19% నష్టాన్ని పొందింది. అయినా మొత్తం లావాదేవీలో అతనికి లభించు నష్టం లేదా లాభ శాతం ఎంత? అమ్మిన వేళలు సమానాలు. మొదటి వస్తువుపై లాభం ఎంత ఉందో సంఖ్యాపరంగా రెండవ వస్తువుపై నష్టం కూడా అంతే ఉంది కాబట్టి ఎల్లప్పుడూ నష్టమే వస్తుంది, లాభం రాదు. కాబట్టి బి మరియు సి లో ఆన్సర్లు కావు. ఎస్, we get always loss since SPs are same and profit percentage on first article numerically equal to loss percentage on second article. That is equal to -x² / 100%. That is minus of 19² / 100% loss. 19², that is 361. 361/100%, that is minus 3.61% loss. Loss is 3.61%. So answer is D. Okay. 80th question. 2 articles were sold for ₹1200 each. First was sold at 8.5% loss and second at 8.5% profit. Find overall profit or loss percentage. Find overall profit or loss percentage. 2 వస్తువులు ఒక్కొక్కటి ₹1200లకు అమ్మడం వలన మొదటి వస్తువుపై 8.5% నష్టం, రెండవ వస్తువుపై 8.5% లాభం లభించింది. అయినా మొత్తం లావాదేవీపై లభించే నష్టం లేదా లాభ శాతం ఎంత? Here also SPs are same and profit percentage on second article is numerically equal to loss percentage on first article. So loss is 8.5 whole square by 100%. 85 square, see 85 into 85. Let us suppose it is plus 1 9. Yes, 5 5s are 25, 8 9s are 72. That is, answer will get 2 decimal places. Loss is 72.25 by 100% loss. That is 0.7225% loss. So answer is A. Okay. Next question, very important question. 91. A house and a shop were sold for rupees 2 lakhs each. That means SPs are same. Selling price of house and shop are same. In this transaction, the house sale resulted into 10% loss, whereas the shop sale into 10% profit. The entire transaction resulted in ఒక ఇల్లు మరియు షాప్ ఒక్కొక్కటి రూపాయలు 2 లక్షలకు అమ్మగా ఇంటి అమ్మకంలో ఫలితం 10% నష్టంగా, షాప్ మీద ఫలితం 10% లాభంగా ఉంది. అయినా మొత్తం లావాదేవీలో ఫలితం ఎంత శాతం లాభం లేదా నష్టం? ఎస్, ద ప్రాఫిట్ పర్సంటేజ్ ఆన్ హౌస్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ న్యూమరికల్ ఈక్వల్ టు లాస్ పర్సంటేజ్ ఆన్ షాప్. సో overall effect is always loss. Overall effect is always minus 10 square by 100%. 10 square 100 gets cancelled. Loss is 1% loss. But we have to tell the loss in rupees or lakhs. Okay? Yes. Suppose house and shop. Cost price of house and shop is 100%. Suppose let 100% is their cost price. Then selling price is 1% loss, that is 99%. Yes. According to question, 99% is selling price. Selling price of house and shop is 2 plus 2, 4 lakhs. Then 1% is equal to 4 by 99 lakhs. So we have also 1% loss. So loss is also 4 by 99 lakhs loss. So answer is C. Okay. Next question, most important. 92. Last year, Mr. A bought 2 paintings. This year he sold them at rupees 20,000 each. That means SPs are same. SPs are equal. On one he made 25% profit and on the other he had a loss of 25%. Then his net profit or loss is how much? Okay. Mr. A క్రిందటి సంవత్సరం 2 పెయింటింగ్స్ కొని ప్రస్తుత సంవత్సరం వాటిని ఒక్కొక్కటి ₹20లకు అమ్మాడు. ఒక దానిపై 25% లాభం, రెండవ దానిపై 25% నష్టం పొందాడు. అయినా మొత్తం మీద అతని లాభం లేదా నష్టం ఎంత? ఎస్, profit percentage on one painting numerically equal to loss percentage on second painting. So we get net effect is always loss, and loss is equal to 25 square by 100%. That is 625 by 100% loss. That is 6.25% loss. Since it is loss, we denote it by negative. 6.25. Fraction value is 1 by 16. If 16 is cost price of both the paintings, then loss is 1 unit. In this case, selling price of both the articles is 15 units. 16 minus 1, 15 units. Yes. And according to question, 15 units is selling price of both the paintings, and their selling price is 20 plus 20, 40,000. 5 threes are 5 eights are 40, remaining 3 zeros. 3 units is 8,000, then 1 unit is equal to 8,000 by 3. 8,000 by 3. He get 1 unit loss. Since he get 1 unit loss, so we have to find 1 unit value. That is equal to 3 twos are 6, 20, 3 6 are 18, 20, 3 6 are 18, 20, 3 6 are 18. Put a decimal point, 2 remainder, 20, 23 6 are 6 is 2,666.66 rupees loss. As he get out of 16 units of article, he get 1 unit loss. So that 1 unit is equal to 2,666.66. So among the options, he lost more than 2,700. No, it is less than 2,700. So he lost less than 2,700. So answer is B. Okay. Next to model questions on these concepts. 93. 2 articles are sold for rupees 10,005 each. On one, the seller gains 15% and on the other, he loses 13%. What is his overall loss or gain percent? Cut to 2 decimal places. Here SPs are same, but gain percent on one article is not equal to loss percent on second article. Okay? Yes. రెండు వస్తువులు ఒక్కొక్కటి రూపాయలు 10,500కు అమ్మారు. మొదటి వస్తువుపై 15% లాభం మరియు రెండవ వస్తువుపై 13% నష్టం లభించింది. అయినా మొత్తం లావాదేవీలో లభించు లాభం లేదా నష్ట శాతమును 2 దశాంశ స్థానాలకు సవరించగా ఎంత? వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ క్వశ్చన్. ఎస్, చూడండి ఇక్కడ మొదటి వస్తువుపై లాభం ఎంతుందో రెండవ వస్తువుపై నష్టం అంతే లేదు. అనగా సంఖ్యాపరంగా మొదటి వస్తువుపై లాభము రెండవ వస్తువుపై నష్టము వేరువేరుగా ఉంటాయి. ఎస్, కేస్ 2 క్వశ్చన్. సొల్యూషన్. We will use ratio method here. Ratio method. Yes. Consider CPs and ASPs. We have 2 articles. This is first article. This is second article. And the case is that selling price of 2 articles are equal. Yes. On first article, we get 15% profit. 15% of fraction value is 3/20. And on the second, we lost 13%. Fraction value of 13 is minus 13/100. And we know that profit or loss always calculated on CP. So bases are CP of 2 articles. And we have 3 units profit and here we have 13 units loss. Yes. Cost price of first article is 20 units. Out of 20 units, 3 units are profit. So SP is 23. Now, cost price of second article is 100 units. Out of 100 units, we include 13 units loss. So that is 87 units is selling price. But case price of each article is same. So we have to equate these two selling prices. Yes. Consider the LCM of 23 and 87. LCM of 23, 87 is equal to their product 23 into 87. Yes. Calculative question here it is. So multiply first ratio by 87 and second ratio by 23. So see the SPs of both articles 23 into 87, 23 into 87. Both are equal. Now, consider the profit. Here profit is 20 into 87, 23 into 87. Profit is 3 into 87, 3 into 87. That is profit is 3 sevens are 21. 3 8s are 24 plus 2, 261 units profit. See here loss. 123 cost price, 87 into 23 selling price. So loss is 100 minus 87, that is 13 times of 23. Here profit is 3 times of 87, loss is 13 times of 23. That is, loss is 13 3s are 39, 13 2s are 26 plus 3, 29. So find out overall effect. Yes, overall effect is 299 is more than 261. So overall effect is loss. That is 9 minus 1, 8, 9 minus 6, that is 38 units loss over total selling price. 20 into 87. 20 into 87 is 87, double of 87, that is 174, 1740 plus 100 into 23, 2300. It is cost price of both the articles into 100%. Yes, minus 38 by 2300, 1700, 4040 into 100%. 0, 0 cut, which is equal to minus 380 by 404%. Overall is loss, so gain is not answer. So these two are not answer. So answer must be B or C. See, 380 by 404, as denominator is greater than the numerator, so it is a proper fraction. It is proper fraction. Proper fraction value is always less than 1. Proper fraction value is less than 1. So loss is less than 1. Answer is C. Okay.